Hey beautiful people, I'm back again. This video is for anyone who has been struggling recently, who's been having a tough time. This video is for you. So recently I have been having a tough time. I've been struggling. Spiritual warfare is real. And the thing about it is that I've never really experienced it to this magnitude before. That's how I know that my breakthrough is coming. And it just seems like it was really starting to get to me. I was really starting to feel defeated. And our last week, it was to the point where I was like carrying around my Bible in my bag, like in my computer bag. Like I'm carrying around my Bible to work. I'm carrying it around wherever I go because I was just feeling so defeated, like my actual Bible. And so the other day I was coming from work and I actually pulled out my Bible. That's how it was, just a long day. I pulled out my Bible and on the train heading home, and I randomly opened it to Amos 9 and 10, I believe it is. And basically it talked about like restoration and God, how God was restoring the people. And I needed that. I needed to read that passage because it helped me to just, sometimes you need a reminder of God's promise. You need a reminder to know that despite what you're going through, because listen, if it's anything like me, you go through things, you know. Um, Despite what you're going through, God will turn the situation around, and sometimes it feels like the situation is just so bad. You don't even see like, how can this change? What can change? What can be different? Like, how can anything, it's almost like something miraculous needs to happen to change the situation. But the thing about it is that sometimes we forget God's power and we forget God's might. We forget that He is not a liar. We forget that He does what He says He's gonna do, and we also forget that He can make the impossible possible. So a lot of times when situations like that arise, I just need a reminder. And God gave me a reminder in Amos 9 and 10. Like, He gave me a reminder. And I was so grateful for that because, it just gave me that boost of energy to keep going, because like I said, I was feeling so defeated last week. So defeated. It was a long week for me. I was going through a lot. I was tired physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I've just been dealing with so much, and I was like drained by the end of the day. And I'm just so grateful, and that's why I always encourage people to go to God, because He will be your strength. It wasn't until recently I just started going to God for things that I needed: strength, protection, power. It wasn't until recently that I started leaning on Him. And ever since I did, I don't regret it. I'm so happy that I did because He has been helping me. And, you know, even though situations arise and, things look like, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to get out of it, or what's going to end up happening, at least I know that God has got my back. The one thing that has not changed is God. He has not changed. He has not taken away His love. He has not taken away His support. And He's always going to be that way. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you are struggling or having a hard time right now, to just know, that God is a restorer. He will restore your faith. He will restore your happiness. He will restore your love. Whatever it is that you feel like you lost, whatever it is that you feel like people have taken from you, whatever it is that you feel like people have withheld from you, God will restore it. So this is what I wanted to say to you today. Just have faith, keep going, and know that God will restore everything. Everything. Even the things that you don't even think about, the things that you haven't even asked Him about, the things that you want but you feel it's impossible, God will restore it, because what is yours is yours.